What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Real AST, and we're back. Episode 8 of my Minecraft Let's Play here on the Xbox 360. We're doing it on Survive. We're doing it on Hard. A lot of people had a question whether or not I was using Creative Mode for any of my Let's Play. I figured I'd go ahead and nip that in the bud. We're going to start from the main menu. If you played on the Xbox 360, you know that when you fire up a game, anytime you use Creative Mode on any seed, it gives you a little kind of like a warning that says that your achievements and your leaderboard have been turned off. You will see as I bring up the real world, survival mode is on, the difficulty is on hard. Those are my presets. We load it up. There is no warning saying that it's been switched off the leaderboards. You can check my stats. They're legit on there. I'm always playing on hard. I'm proud of that. I'm just as proud of not dying as I am of playing on hard the whole time and everything that we achieved while we're on hard. I'm joined today by Your Betch. She's in here with me, and she's in the party with me. She's popping into the game. She should be in here any minute now. And over here, the chickens have been dispatched. That's right, aka the chicken killer has been in here and tearing things up. We removed the chicks. We got a sheep in here. We're going to get another one so we can start harvesting some wool. We've moved the chickens over there to the aviary. I'll show you that in a little bit. Look at this. Take this in. Oh, orgasmic. Can you doodle that, Betch?
It's gorgeous.
That is. I am in love with that triple-decker auto farm. We went ahead and completed it, finished the redstone work, did some glass and stone over here. I fancy the glass. No homo. I dig the glass. Corey and I and Grim came in here and knocked this out in no time at all. We got everything worked out with the auto farm. There's still a couple things I'd like to maybe change around, make it a little bit more efficient, but we start over here. Your Betch is going to run the controls over there on the wall. If she starts up the first layer, which is the seeds, the pistons are going to open from the back and they're going to flush over the grass and the flowers. And it's going to push all the seeds and the flowers to the front. And then all you have to do is, once the water's off, you would just run inside, get some bone meal out, and she's going to hit the switch. There she goes. She hit the switch, and the water's going to cut off. We're just going to run in here, throw down bone meal, pick up the rest of our items. It takes about 10 to 11 bone meal to complete this. But you just throw it back down and it's ready to go for the next time. And you keep doing this over and over. Just gather as much seeds and dye as you want from the roses and the dandelions. Go ahead and replant that and we should be all good. I think there's one more over here that we need to... There we go. Let's get this side. So that's the seed part of it. We don't really need seeds too often. We've made it where the drops on the wheat farm are pretty legit, so we don't end up with too much loss. If you don't know what I mean by drops, when the water flows over the wheat field, you end up popping off wheat and seed. Each one counts as an item. Hence, when you reach like 180 to 200 items on the screen at one time, items start to disappear once they exceed that drop limit. So we've pretty much got it now where she's opening it up. You're going to see the wheat pouring down to the ends. You can see it really good from the control panel once it flows all off the ends. She's going to hit the switch. And it looks like there's a little bit more. It's coming down. And that's pretty much all of it, I think. And she hits the switch and closes the pistons. And once the pistons are off, the water stops. You're going to come over here and stand on this pressure plate, and it's going to fire up the pistons on the end of the troughs, which is going to push all that wheat and seed to the middle. And then all you'll have to do is actually go over and pick up the wheat and seed. I think maybe I should have waited for the water to leave. I think I did it too quick because normally I would shut it off up there and then have to run down here. So if we do it like this, it should pick it up. I don't know why. Is it glitching? Oh no, it's coming down. It's slowly coming down. I forget it pulls back. When the water goes back, it pulls back. So grab all of our items, and we get all of our wheat, all of our seed. And then the third one I want to show you, I'm going to run up and actually show it to you before we run it. It's the mushroom farm. Now, we made some changes because I found out that you can only have so many mushrooms reproduced per block, or per chunk, I mean. So with the space that we had, without having to make the farm too big, we just put in so we have 2 blocks with mushrooms atop them on each row, excluding the center row. And then it skips a row, and then you come in the next row and it has 2 more blocks. And we end up probably with about 30 mushrooms every time we harvest this. But what happens, you can see from the inside, she's going to hit the switch. When she does, these pistons are going to open up, and the water's going to flow down. It's going to wash all the mushrooms down. And then once it gets all the mushrooms to the end, she would hit the switch again, and we would open the... If she watch it, I think we can watch her actually from here. Let me run up here and grab these. She's going to stand on that pressure plate down there, and it's going to open these troughs, and it's going to push all the mushrooms into the center. I think we might have to use glass cubes up here, Corey. Mushrooms are coming too far out on this ledge, so we might have to replace that. I'll run in here and grab these real quick. Like I said, there's a few things that, you find something that's wrong, or you find something that doesn't work. Just simply troubleshoot it. Go find out what the problem is. Sometimes I'm working a build and I have to go tear the entire thing down and start all over. Other times I get an idea, I put it on paper, and I run with it, and it works out perfect. It works out perfect the first time. Just because you don't succeed the first time doesn't mean you have to give up. You just find a workaround. Find a way around it to get it to do what you want it to do. Never give up on an idea that you have. Minecraft's a great way to work on that skill of, commitment and persevering. The other thing I wanted to show you after the farm was the chickens. If we go down here in the bottom, I'll show you we have 2 sides. There's 2 pistons up top. The eggs right here drop down when the switch is on. So the switch is right now in the on position for eggs. And we'll put a sign in here to let them know down is for eggs, up is for cooked chicken. And there's 2 pistons up there that work on an actuator system I built. And I kind of got this idea. I got the premise for the idea from Monkey Farm. I will go ahead and put a link to his channel in my description. I really enjoy watching Monkey. You should go check it out. Great channel. Really good Minecraft channel. You probably have as much fun and enjoy as much as I do if you like my channel. That guy right there is a hoot. We have the chickens in here. They're floating on top of the water. When we hit the switch, the pistons go down, the water recedes, and the chickens will drop down the hole and go to the cooker. Right now the pistons are up. The actuator is flipped to the egg side, so every time they lay an egg, it drops down underneath the signs. And once it gets underneath the signs, they all fall in that little hole, and they run the actuator down to the egg drop on that little piece of cork that's down there. So it's a fairly simple design, great idea. I think the cooker part is going to work better when we get the next update. But right now, we have what we have, and hey, it's working. It's working all right. Corey, what else do we want to show them? Oh, I know what we can show them. Let's go over here. Your Betch and I have been running around, and we were looking for something cool to do as far as just a cool little build that we could work on in our spare time. And if you follow me on Twitter at @TheRealAST, you know that I've been doing some movie marathons with my friends, watching some movies. We watched the entire Star Wars series. We watched The Lord of the Rings. We just got done with Harry Potter. So, on Harry Potter, I kind of found it interesting how they had Diagon Alley. It's basically this secret little alley where there's a lot of shops, and you can go buy all your magic stuff. So while we were putting in portals, whoa, why are you attacking me, son? Get off me, boy. Where you at,
I'm
bitch?
coming.
She got lagged out.
That I did.
While we were watching it, I saw Diagon Alley, and while we were putting portals, I noticed that one of the portals that we built came out inside this cave. And we looked all over the cave, we lit up the entire cave, and it's not really big, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's just its own little cave by itself. So we were exploring it, we were lighting it up, and let's see if we run out here. That's the one end up there on the upper echelon. This right here is a little alley backside. We'll probably put some, maybe put some little houses, some little rooms or something back in here. And then over here there's just a little shaft that goes down to, I guess, where we're going to connect it to the mine. So maybe we'll connect it to the mine. Maybe we'll just leave it how it is so people can't get to this place unless they use the nether. But on the lower echelon, there's this nice little cutout, and it's very symmetrical, and it was all stone. So we started putting stone block in, we started doing some decorating, and we got this beautiful idea that we put an R in the floor for real world. This is like our Diagon Alley. There's going to be shops in here. There'll be a weapons or tool shop right here. There'll be a weapons and armor shop right there, and there will be a potion shop. And you'll basically come in here and it'll be on a barter system. Somebody will run each one of the shops, and they'll be responsible for supplying the shop with tools and armor and stuff like that. And if somebody wants something, say I want an enchanted sword, I would bring in the items to make an enchanted sword into the item shop, and I would tell your bitch I would like a looting diamond sword, and she would tell me what I need, or she'd probably have a list or a board back here that tells you what you would need for that enchantment. So say looting is going to be 10 blaze rods for a looting 1, 20 blaze rods for a looting 2, 30 blaze rods for a looting 3. So I'd have to bring her the equipment to make the sword, and then I'd have to bring her 30 blaze rods. And that would be my currency, because there is no, oh, that would be my trade. There is no currency-based economy in here, so we have to use a barter system right now on the Xbox. But it seems kind of fair, it seems kind of fun, and what I want to do is I want to kind of take this from episode 1, is creating the real world, and then maybe like, or not episode, but season 1, and then maybe like in season 2 we can actually come in, and by then they'll have it where we can bring more players in, and we can have, you know, fun, just playing around the world, and people actually going around building their own homes and doing their own things and trading items and stuff like that. So we have a lot of work to do down here. If you enjoyed the episode, you guys had fun, go ahead and click that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see. If you don't subscribe to my channel and you want more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I promise it will be more of the same content, more of what you want to see. If you didn't like the episode, feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you didn't like. You know the drill. It's your boy. That's your bitch. It's been real.
See ya.
Peace.